Form, noun, type. 1. Countable, a type or variety of something. Forms of transport, government, energy. One of the most common forms of cancer. All the millions of different life forms on the planet today. See also, art form. Way something is looks. 2. Countable, uncountable. The particular way something is, seems, looks, or is presented. The disease could take several different forms. Help in the form of money will be very welcome. Help arrived in the form of 2 police officers. The training program takes the form of a series of workshops. Most political questions involve morality in some form or other. We need to come to some form of agreement. I'm opposed to censorship in any shape or form. This dictionary is also available in electronic form. Document. 3. Countable. An official document containing questions and spaces for answers. An application, entry, order form, especially British English, to fill in the form, especially North American English, to fill out a form. I filled out a form on their website. To complete a form, British English, a booking form, North American English, a reservation form. Shape. 4. Countable. The shape of somebody, something, a person or thing of which only the shape could be seen. Her slender form. The human form has changed little over the last 30,000 years. They made out a shadowy form in front of them. Arrangement of parts. 5. Uncountable. The arrangement of parts in the whole, especially in a work of art or piece of writing. Shape and form are of greater importance to me than color. In a novel, form and content are equally important. Being fit, healthy. 6. Uncountable, British English. How fit and healthy somebody is. The state of being fit and healthy. After 6-month training, the whole team is in superb form. I really need to get back in form. The horse was clearly out of form. Serrated entries, good health, exercise, performance. 7. Uncountable. How well somebody, something is performing. The fact that somebody, something is performing well. Midfielder Elliott has shown disappointing form recently. On current, present form, the party is heading for another election victory. She signaled her return to form with a convincing victory. He's right on form, performing well, as a crazy science teacher in his latest movie. The whole team was on good form and deserved the win. She was in great form, happy and cheerful and full of energy at the wedding party. Way of doing things. 8. Uncountable, countable, especially British English. The usual way of doing something. What's the form when you apply for a research grant? Conventional social forms. Tour to form, as he usually does. He arrived an hour late. Parents of employees are invited as a matter of form. 9. Uncountable, good, bad form. Old-fashioned, British English. The way of doing things that is socially acceptable, not socially acceptable. When I was a boy, it was always considered bad form to talk about food or money. Good form dictated that she should dress more casually in the country. Of word. 10. Countable. A way of writing or saying a word that shows, for example, if it is plural or in a particular tense, the infinitive form of the verb. In school. 11. British English. Old-fashioned. A class in a school. Who's your form teacher? See also. Sixth form. Compare. Year. Serrated entries. School life. 12. Formal. In compounds. British English. Old-fashioned. A student in the form mentioned at school. A third formal. See also. Sixth formal. Extra examples. Barcelona are the team in form. Ben was in great form at the wedding. Bullying can take many forms. He'll be a difficult opponent to beat. He's really on form today. Her recent illness possibly explains why she was off form in this race. His recent performances mark a welcome return to form. In its purest form, the substance is highly explosive. On his present form, it seems likely that he will win the match. Please complete the application form and return it to us. Please fill out the online form on our website. She urgently needs to find her form. She was in fine form for the tournament. Storytelling has acquired the status of an art form. Strikes are the most common form of industrial protest. Swimming is one of the best forms of exercise. The company will not tolerate discrimination in any shape or form. The data is stored in digital form. The document was edited before being circulated in its final form. The results of the survey are shown below in tabular form. The team entered the tournament in top form. The team is hoping that it can maintain its current form. The team was out of form and did not play as well as expected. These costs were passed on in the form of higher rent. These costs were passed on to the tenants in the form of higher rent. 2 weeks later, the moth will emerge in its adult form. We spend most of our time communicating in some form or other. Yesterday's game saw him back on form. A god who could take on human form. A mythical creature that could change its form. A virulent form of flu. An early form of bicycle. An extreme form of socialism. Paintings of the human form. Primitive life forms at the bottom of the sea. Various forms of surveillance. After 6 months training, the whole team is in superb form. Do you have your booking form? Henry James is considered to be a master of literary form. Her slender form and graceful movements entranced him. I had to fill in several other forms. I really need to get back in form. I'm opposed to censorship in any shape or form. It was a long and complicated form. Most political questions involve morality in some form or other. Music is not like other art forms. Please fill in the application form in black ink. The form asks for details of all previous addresses. The form of the poem is of great significance. The photographer always said that shape and form were more important to him than color. The study of poetry can often be seen as the study of form. That is an extreme form of religious fundamentalism. There are various forms of transport available. There were a lot of official forms to fill out. This is a standard form sent to all applicants. This is one of the most common forms of cancer. We need to look for an alternative form of energy. What is the relationship between form and meaning in the painting? Will we ever discover intelligent life forms on other planets?